the city sounds. I'm so excited about tonight. Um, you guys do have a third, but it is just us women for the evening, which is exciting. So please introduce yourselves and tell us who you are and who you're missing.
I'm Dana. I'm the guitar player, vocalist, and we're
I'm
missing Adam.
yeah, and I'm Chelsea. I play drums.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm so excited about this. I've been looking forward to interviewing you guys for a little while,
Oh yeah,
since just before I had seen you at Corktown with Cry Philic and Evil Villain. And I think Chaos Above Glory played that
yeah.
show as well. It was a good show. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, so welcome. It's nice to have you guys here.
Thanks for having us.
Definitely. I'm going to start with the most generic question ever, and then we'll just get right into comfortable conversation. When and how did you guys get together?
So there was a Wicked gig happening in Newmarket actually, and I noticed it was going to be like heavily death metal. There was Chainfall. Actually, the Therapists were coming up from North Bay and Death Perception, and so I was like, I have to see some real true death metal because usually Newmarket's punk or hardcore, deathcore.
Yeah.
So I knew this was my gig, and when I saw Dana playing Rippin', I was just immediately just drawn in. I just knew I had to just say hi, and I was playing with the idea of joining a new project at that time because I am in another project called It Cometh. But anyway, when I noticed Dana, I was like, if you ever need someone to like tracks with or start like a Canadian crypta, like hit me up. And then we just started chatting. So the rest is kind of history. Dana had a bunch of material, and she knew Adam, and we just formed up a couple months later, maybe within 6 months, we had the album ready. So
Yeah, it happened quick.
Cool. That's awesome. Well, I mean, you guys have good chemistry, you play well together, all your music sounds great. So it's understandable that it happened that quickly. So that's
thanks.
awesome.
Yeah, we were determined because as it's been mentioned, like we're all from totally different areas of the province. So we were just like, well, we'll make this work somehow. And it's become a little bit of just a running joke that we just have like, three different homes, two or three different like, jam spaces. And but it's good. We're happy just to take it day by day. Like we're all really cooperative and pretty supportive of each other's lifestyle, and we're all pretty hardworking aside from music. So it's been good. It's been steady.
Right on. That's awesome. So yeah, that's my next question is how do you guys manage being from three different areas? How do you guys manage when it comes to the practicing and the writing and recording and stuff like that?
It's a lot of driving and planning. We normally know our jam, I don't know, like a week or two in advance. I think our last 4 jams we kind of planned out a month ago, and then just finding time, I guess, and working with each other, practicing at home. I don't even think we all got together in studio to record our album. It was all just kind of done in parts.
Right on. That's cool. And do you guys find that you have good flow working that way? I mean, your sound obviously proves that, but
I think so far it's worked for us. I mean, the process can be a little long. We can't just do everything quickly because it takes time. Like a band practice eats up a day. By the time you pack your gear, drive, it's almost as much effort as playing a show. But so
right
far, I
on.
think it's working well.
Awesome. That's awesome. So, okay, so when you guys first started in music, like what was your first recollection of like, I want to listen to metal or I want to be in a band or like, what was your first recollection that music was your thing?
For me, I was listening
Both
to
of you.
a lot of pop punk, and then I borrowed a friend's iPod because I wanted to buy one. I knew
Right.
nothing about it, and he had a whole bunch of System of a Down on it. And at first, I was like, "This is weird," and then I just kept listening to it, and then I was hooked on that. And then I was like, "There's got to be more bands that sound like this," and then I just got lost in metal, and that I think that was grade 9.
Cool.
I kind of went through like different loops. The first one prominently was the scene in Wayne's World, like Dana Carvey and you know, like they're headbanging to Bohemian Rhapsody, and then I was obsessed with that tape. So I had that tape in my Walkman like all through kindergarten. Like I was a little young. And then it was grade 2 and it was song 2. And again, it was just headbanging and Blur, like woohoo, right?
Yeah.
And then but later on it became Linkin Park, or I saw a friend wearing a Pantera shirt and it just looked awesome. So around grade 8, I think that's when it really sunk in. And I just started, you know, searching on Napster and just finding tracks that I really liked. You know, between Metallica, System, even Deftones, like stuff like that, just the harder stuff.
Right on. Right on. That's awesome. So like, I myself am not a musician, but I know what it's like as a woman to navigate myself in this industry. What has the experience been for the two of you?
Sometimes it's important to carve some boundaries, because it's easy to become like the carry-all when it comes to, you know, scheduling or reminders, or like just setting up the set list, and then you want to hold your tongue because it's like, am I being too bossy? So it's kind of delicate when you're working with men, maybe just to make sure that you're just doing stuff for the intent of what you could really be capable of without like burning yourself out or stepping on people's toes. I don't know if that's a natural thing or if I'm maybe biased, but I just feel like that was something I was always mindful of, is like my role is just not being too overbearing, but also still having a say and feeling respected or feeling heard, and just accurately assessing that.
Right on. Yeah, no, I can completely identify and understand that. Definitely. And what about you, Dana? What's it like for you?
I don't really know. I think what Chelsea's saying is valid. One nice thing about our band is because we're such a small band, it's so easy to just kind of work together, and all that stuff gets navigated pretty easily. Adam's extremely easy to work with, and we haven't really had to deal with too much ego or anything in this band. I don't think.
He seems great. He seems great. I've only met Chelsea. I've run into you a few times, but I've only actually met you guys and hung out with you the one time. So, but from actually getting to spend that time with you, you guys are fantastic humans. So I can see why your dynamic is so easy between the three of you. So now you guys had told me backstage, and the pot's working, right? So I have to remember what I asked you backstage and what I'm asking you guys now. And you guys had mentioned you have some shows coming up. Where are you guys playing and when?
We're playing the Atria tomorrow night, April 19th. Rum Runners in London, April 25th. And Toronto at the Baby G, May 1st. Chelsea, do you know the rest of our dates?
After that is the end of May. We do like a weekend run. May 31st, Falls of the Elderly. It's at the Spot. And then June 1st with Incarnatus and Deafened and us and someone at the Doors Pub.
So, that'll be a great show.
Devils.
Yeah. Couple of things lined up for the summer still. It's not fully hammered out, but we'll be appearing at the Heavy Fest in Lindsay. So that's really exciting because there's like 18 bands. It blows my mind. I don't know. It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be so fun.
That's killer. That's awesome. That's awesome. So what's the most recent concert you guys have been to?
Like
I think I saw Slaughter to Prevail last summer. Like, if we're talking full-blown concerts.
Well, whatever, like shows, concerts. Like, I mean, they're all performances, I suppose.
Yeah.
I got to see Pantera and Lamb of God again, February 26th or something. That was awesome. I was on the floor. It was like changing. I'm sorry, Dana.
That was
I guess the last one we saw was Metallica.
Well, yeah, we saw Metallica too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I was at the Pantera show. It was the day after my birthday. And I don't know if you guys know about all the decorating that myself and Miles have been doing around random bars. But there must have been 100 ducks left around that place after Pantera. Myself and William, and there was just a bunch of us just placing them everywhere. So, but that show itself was really good. Actually, Chelsea, were you at the other one in July? Because I feel like I ran into you at that show.
At Budweiser stage. We were all there.
Yeah.
It was a Death
Okay,
Club
I
party.
know.
Yeah.
I think I ran into you in passing by the stairs
I don't
on the
remember.
lawn. But no, it was
Yes,
really
I do
quick.
remember. You were with your daughters.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. But I didn't run into to anybody else. Like I saw you, I saw William, I ran into Josh Smith, and then the rest of the night was pretty much myself and the girls. And before the end of the show, they had had enough. So we left, but it was only on account that we went to merch before we left, and we ended up running into Rita. So my kids actually got to meet her that night, which was fucking cool.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, that was like the last I guess like stadium expensive ticket show, I call them now. Because what else do you call them?
They are expensive.
So yeah, well, but I mean, I don't know. I like all different size concerts, but I really like spending my time in the local scenes with bands such as yourselves. You know, and all the other locals that we've gotten the opportunity to work with, and you guys have gotten the opportunity to play with. I find that musicians on this level are extremely humbled by what they do, and I really appreciate that about you guys. So.
Thank you.
Yeah. Remember earlier backstage, I had mentioned awkward pauses. Well, this is probably where we're going to put one in until I can think of a ridiculous question to ask you. Like, what kind of socks do you guys wear? Like, do you wear weird socks or just regular socks? Or I told you those were going to come up too, the strange questions.
Yeah, I'm probably the picky one. I only wear like black ankle socks unless
That's
it's
the
my
same here from
unless I'm wearing my
George.
sneakers. Yeah, has to be the same because who has time to sort? You know what I mean? Like you just put them away.
I have a gray and black. No, I have a blue and black sock and a purple and gray and black sock on. They're the same size. They're both ankle socks. But
those are going out, apparently. Those ankle socks are going out. The new generation wants to bring back the big, like, tube socks.
Yeah, we called them slouch socks in the 80s. I was around for that. So, oh, yeah, you mean like the 70s tube socks with the jogging shorts?
Yeah, that almost meet your shorts. If you're wearing shorts, they're going to, like, what's the point of wearing shorts?
Yeah. What's the weirdest fashion trend that has come back that you guys were like, I really thought that was just going to stay dead?
I thought bell bottoms were coming back for a bit, but I don't think they did.
Yeah. I had seen that Jinko jeans were trying to become a thing again. Yeah. I'm for it. I wore them.
I mean, I work with teens, so yeah, it's tricky because I want to emulate the style, but then it's like, am I that guy that just, can't, age gracefully and has to cling? But I know, like, I loved Mondrobes, and I wasn't quite old enough to wear like the big, like, raver, the pants. But to pair that with like the new Adidas or like some platform sneakers, like the Spice Girls that I wanted to wear, the Spice Girls platforms, that was cool. So I got some, but they're white. I'm scared to wear them out. So
yeah, no, I can completely identify with like wanting to pick up some of these styles. Like I have two kids that are 11 and 13, and it's like borderline embarrassing for them sometimes, right? Because I'm 41 and they're like, Mom. So, but I mean, like, I don't know, some of these styles are pretty interesting. I don't quite understand the mom jeans, like the big frumpy jeans that go above the belly button, and why they call them mom jeans, because like, I don't know, it wasn't moms wearing them in the 90s, and it's not moms wearing them now. I don't know.
I got it from.
Like, I'm not against the style. I think it's the name of the style I have problems with.
Yeah, the fanny pack craze is kind of wild to me because it's not even like they're wearing them where they go; they're wearing them like that, right? But
Yeah. Yeah, my 13-year-old has a fanny pack. The ones with the hairy bellies are the ones that I love them. I think they're great.
oh,
I don't know if I personally could wear one, but I think they're fantastic, and I point them out every time somebody has one on.
nice.
Really funny.
So, what are bands that you guys have played with recently and that you guys are looking forward to playing with in the future?
Well, Cryophilic was just outstanding. Their drumming, like everything they do, is just solid top. Or Duskwalker, right?
Yep.
At the same gig, that was just like, wow, they're out of my league for sure. For in terms of drum and speed, and right. And it's always fun to play with the Berdizzo or like Deafened group. Again, I love Tech Death. I love speed. I love groove. So there's just too many bands. I don't know. There's too many bands to pick from. You're always kind of, it's almost disenchanting because you'll see like a really great gig come across the group chat, but we're already booked, or it's like, a week within another booking. And it's like, it's nothing personal at this point. It's just like, you got to just take kind of the first come, first serve usually.
Yep.
But I'm always excited because even when you don't know the band, that's the best part, is when you show up and you're blown away by a band you never heard of, or that's just starting out.
Yeah. No, I was talking to Karina Davey a little while ago, and she was saying when she puts together her shows, she puts together shows of bands that she likes to hear in a row, right? Or bands that she hears on her playlist and stuff like that. And I think that's such an interesting way to put bands together. And a lot of bands that she puts together have never played before. That's how it's almost like kind of like a lottery to see who you're going to play with next.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. It's interesting. It's neat to watch it from both sides too. Getting to watch it from your perspective, because I spend a lot of time talking to musicians and stuff, and then watching it from the other side when I'm watching it from the audience. So it's pretty cool.
Some of the bands I really like are, it's kind of the deathcore scene, but Seagrave and Cruel Intent have been awesome to see live. They're probably my favorite bands right now. That's probably all I have to say with that, but I'm blown away by those guys.
Right on. Awesome. You guys had mentioned earlier, Chelsea, you had mentioned that you were part of another project. What else do you guys have on the go along with Death Club?
Well, Chelsea has It Cometh. I've had a few offers, or kind of explored the idea of doing something else, but Death Club pretty much eats all my time, so I'm pretty content with what we're doing, and I think I'm just going to stick with it for a while.
Awesome.
I feel like we're all fairly career oriented, which is, it's interesting. Like, we're all very dedicated to the music weekends, right? Like weekend warriors, I guess they call. Even Adam, he's to speak on Adam's behalf, I know he's been getting involved with other artists and doing, like, he also has 2 or 3 side projects at this point that he does completely on his own.
Yeah.
But when it comes to myself, like, it's bands on weekends. I volunteer, I support youth that are starting a cover band. And then I caregive for my dad. He's in long-term care, and I take care of my son with special needs. So it's just like a full ass plate. Like, everything is literally planned like a month or so ahead, because it's just, there's no other way to manage. And I drink lots of vitamin C, and I try to stay as healthy as hell. So it's worked so far, touch wood. Yeah.
I completely identify with that. Adam's popped in. I don't know if I've got to find the spot where I can change the screen. I'm on my phone, so I don't know if I can change the screen. Oh, he's gone now. So hopefully when he pops back in, we'll be able to see and hear him. No, that's not the right one. Crimson Asphalt says there ain't no party like a Death Club party. I almost sang that. But that's definitely not my job, so I
Can
don't.
I-
say I can't.
Can I say something uncensored?
You
Can I
can say whatever you want.
Hey, Damien, fuck you.
Nice. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, we're an internet podcast show. You can say whatever the fuck you want on my show. I don't care. It's fine. So no slurs, but I mean, like, we're pretty easy, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I do it the way I do it. I like it comfortable. I like it genuine. Sometimes it gets uncomfortable, and well, what do you do, man? Like, I mean, it is what it is. But I like being able to get you guys out there on a real level, you know, and people connect with who you guys actually are, as people as well as musicians, right? It helps you connect on a different level when it comes to your music and people coming to see you live. So that's why I do what I do. Plus, I fucking love metal, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So, yeah. Adam did pop in. He's gone again. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure if he's having issues, but I'll keep an eye out for him to pop in again. So, yeah. So you guys are super busy, eh?
Yeah, we're trying to be.
Yeah. What else do you guys have going on? Like, what you mentioned vitamin C. What do you guys eat for breakfast? I don't
We
know.
started making shakshuka. It's I think it's Middle Eastern breakfast. So it's eggs fried in basically mashed up tomatoes with salt and pepper and olive oil. It's delicious.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
It does. It does. That sounds absolutely fantastic.
And then through the week, it's coffee and cigarettes.
I'm
Right on.
yeah, I'm embracing smoothies. Smoothies are life right now. I have no time in the morning.
Yep.
So
Yep. Quick and painless.
yeah, I cut out sugar from my coffee. I feel like that's a plus. But yeah, coffee, just straight liquids until like dinner.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. No, I'm caffeine and pot. So those are my diet during the week. Sometimes I eat the rest of the kids' lunch when I'm emptying out their backpack. You know, I try to keep it as healthy as possible. So I do actually try to stay on a healthy sorry. My messages are popping up with you guys talking in the background in the conversation. So every time a message pops up, I get distracted from what I'm actually saying and thinking at the same time. And I don't know how to turn it off on my new phone. So is Adam doing okay? Because I can't open my message or it'll pause the stream.
It doesn't sound like he's gonna make it. He did ping a message in our group chat.
Yeah, I had seen that. He did try to get in. I don't know if he was having issues with it. I did open it up, but his window didn't pop up in the live, so I'm not 100% sure what happened or why it didn't work. So, but we can do this again. I was talking to Order and Entropy on Tuesday because I've been doing the Ryfield announcement interviews as well. And we were talking about doing band dates and having them come down to the falls. And like, I take the band on a date for a day and we record it and stuff like that. So we should do the same with you guys. Because I live in Niagara Falls, right? So there's like wax museums and there's Ferris wheels and there's zip lining and there's hiking and trails and restaurants and shit like that. And I think it would be fun.
Yeah.
I think it would be really cool. And maybe we could coincide it on the day that you guys have a show down here. And we'll just make a whole exhausting day out of it and get things done.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I'd love to hang out with you guys for a day. For sure. And then like, I don't know if they're going to do them every day again this year. Some people love them. Some people hate them. Whatever. But they do fireworks and shit down here too, which is pretty cool. So
Nice.
yeah. So, but
I remember going to the Ripley's Museum as a kid. I thought that was so cool. They had like, is it a hallway full of mirrors and lights and stuff? It's really trippy.
yeah. We have a mirror maze down here too now. But yeah, Ripley's had a mirror hallway. They have a whole bunch of interesting facts. There's a massive tree with like 1,000 rings or something like that outside of it, like a tree carving now. It's pretty cool. There's a horse made of forks.
Oh, cool.
It's neat. I don't know. Ripley's is pretty interesting. It's a cool way to learn things and keep the boredom away, I suppose. There's a lot of fun stuff to do here. There's haunted houses and stuff, wax museums. So.
I like the bird sanctuary or whatever it's called. That one's cool.
Yeah, it's called the bird aviary. The bird aviary.
Yeah.
That building was actually built in the 1800s, and it was Niagara Falls Museum before it became the bird aviary.
Yeah.
So, which is fucking cool. I think they kept some of the stuff in there from the museum. Like not too much stuff, but I think they kept a few things in there from the museum, and then they moved the museum up to Main Street. So yeah, the place has got a lot of interesting birds. They got some cool, like I'm not a big fan of snakes and stuff. They got some cool snakes and shit in there too.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was there like in 2019, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not too much different stuff is open since then. The bird aviary's been there for quite a while. And it's right next to the old Planet Hollywood, which they never did anything with the building. So I don't know. I think it would be cool to walk through there. Like, I think there's probably a lot of fun, interesting stuff still left in that Planet Hollywood, because they just like closed it and took the sign down and just left. Yeah. So they used to have the Ace Ventura Jeep outside of it, which was pretty cool. And then they had a whole bunch of handprints of a whole bunch of different celebrities and stuff. I'd never eaten there, but I'd been in there a couple of times. It was all right. So what else do you guys have on the rise? What do you have coming up in the future?
So far, I think we're just planning on playing more shows, kind of supporting this album. Maybe a music video coming later on in the year. I think we're still kind of talking about that one, and trying to write some songs in the background and kind of see how that goes.
Right on. Yeah, because you guys just released a music video.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. What was the process of putting that together like?
It was quick. Let's say that.
Quick. We had an idea. We had Tara, or Shot by Demon, was going to follow us. We had a 4-day run, and we were going to do kind of a live tour video, and it would have been stage shots and, kind of shots of driving and just kind of hanging out at the venues and all that kind of tour shenanigans. And then one of our shows dropped, and then it turned out we could only have one day, which kind of ruins the tour vibe. So we had canceled that, and then our record label's like, okay, we have to have a music video to release before the album. And it's like, well, when's the album coming out? And he's like, 3 weeks. It's like, holy shit. So we had to really brainstorm on an idea. And then I think Adam had the first kind of concept, and then we realized it was maybe like a little tricky to pull off on time. And then we just bounced around a few ideas, and eventually we found the location of the church, and it all kind of came together within probably a week and a half. I think we shot the following Saturday.
Awesome. Yeah, it's really well done. It's a great video. Song's great too.
And even just load in to exit the building, it was all in 3 hours. And I thought that was fantastic because I've been on 1 or 2 video shoots where it was over 10 hours of like intense labor, just playing in different angles, and not as spacious either. So there's like lots of air. It was just nice. It was just a really beautiful day. And then we went for dinner after. Honestly, like the big thing with our band too is always, because we have to plan days around it, it always involves food. And that's great for me because I love to eat.
Yeah, it's always fun. Pub night afterwards, or
That's
tacos,
awesome.
pizza, sandwiches.
We've been on a shawarma kick with Deafened. After every show, we get shawarma.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's awesome. So where was the church that you guys found? Because you had mentioned you guys are all from different areas in the province.
it was in Toronto. I think it was called Leaside United Church. I don't know much more about it than that. I'm not from Toronto, so I don't really know where in town it was.
Nice. Oh, right on.
Makes sense.
That's awesome. I'm just looking at the comments. They're really small on my phone, so I have to actually like lean in to look at them. But no, that's really cool. It's a great setting. The background's fantastic as far as like the setting and your style and your sound, and you guys couldn't have picked a better place for it.
Yeah, we'll be releasing a little behind the scenes reel this weekend. So if anyone's curious about kind of the shenanigans, right? Yeah, it'll be up on our YouTube channel and
Awesome.
Instagram and Facebook and all that.
Right on.
Yeah, we're
Right
just
on.
gonna keep pumping that. And thank you, Crimson Asphalt, for again, they're kind of commenting. They've been playing it
Yep.
on repeat. What else? Oh, Adam says what's coming up. Adam says he's gonna reveal his the Green Bastard. He's got a new bass coming up. That's funny.
Third time Trailer Park Boys has come up for me today. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, he said he's here in text form. So that, hey, listen, I'm glad that no matter which way you guys are coming in, I'm glad I got all three of you here. So this is awesome.
I'm gonna say hi, Adam.
Yeah. So yeah, and Cody Lynn says hi. She's fantastic. I love her.
Yeah.
So yeah, Crimson Asphalt. I have a couple shows coming up with them, and Damien does sound for a few shows that I've helped out with for a little bit around here. So huge shout out to them. They're fucking fantastic. They're always busy. They're doing the market with me in May, which is fun. Berdizzo's doing the market too. I'm super fucking excited to have them play down here. So I hopefully, fingers crossed, we have you guys down here in the Niagara region soon too.
Yeah.
So I'll do my best to make that happen as quickly as possible. For sure. So yeah. So well, what else you guys got going on?
The biggest thing is getting some more summer dates lined up. Honestly, we have a 4-day thing coming up. It's still a little early to announce. We're gonna get it all ready in a month or so. Once the next like fleet's out of the way, we'll do like a summer announcement.
Okay.
And then we have aspirations. Like we're really eager to just try new areas of Ontario, but we're eager to try out of province, a little south. I don't know. Is Mars taking people? Like I don't know. We'll go play space if we can. I don't know. we're just like really happy to play live. I think that's the greatest thing about us being kind of ready to go. We all have had a lot of stage experience at this point, so we're just happy to show up live, whether it's local or like a little bit of a reach. We'll connect with people and just make more friends, and we'll bring out some new merch too. We have some new merch ideas. If you check out our Bandcamp, Dana's put up a great like couple of new things where we have the new tanks, well the reprint of the tanks. Yes, these are the tanks. Yes, they're back.
Oh yeah, we don't have those yet.
There's anything on with the cover. There's a dog bite in it. I had to wrestle my shirt away from the dog this morning, but
legit. That's custom.
Yeah, but I wear it all the time. So
yeah,
and everybody should have your merch. So they should check out your socials and follow your socials. And Adam said Iceland 2025.
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe Vulcan. Who knows?
Yeah.
Right on. Can I come? Please, I've never been to Iceland either. So
yeah, tag along. Sure.
No, Crimson Asphalt says our big van is space rated.
Yeah. That
That's
carpet
awesome.
is definitely out of this world.
Yeah. I love when a good pun comes into play. So you can tell I'm over 40. Brutal. So, well, it's been an absolute fucking blast and pleasure having you guys on. All your socials, Instagram, Facebook. Are you on TikTok?
Should be.
Cool. What about Twitter? You guys on Twitter?
Threads. We linked our threads. It's not often. It's
Okay.
yeah, mainly Instagram, Facebook, YouTube,
Awesome. Right on.
and
Okay.
Bandcamp and Reverb Nation.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
Right on. Damien, I'm assuming it's Damien who's texting for Crimson Asphalt. He wrote "Let's fucking go," but I read it really fast. So I read the exclamation marks as an L and an F, and I thought it said "Let's fucking golf." So That's where I'm at right now.
There you go.
We could.
So, but no, you guys are killing it. You guys are everywhere. You're on all the social media, and everybody should be following you. You guys are doing shows, and I mean, the best way to support the bands is to get out to the shows and buy the merch. And Jesse says he's a little late to the party, but don't worry, there's always room for you, Jesse. It doesn't matter how late you are, you're here, and that's what matters. So, but yeah, like you guys are fucking killing it. Your video is great. Your vibe is amazing. The energy that you guys bring to the shows that you play is huge. It's always exciting to hang out with you guys. So even though it's been few and far between, it's always a blast. It's always fun to see you guys. So just he said, let's golf now. I can read that. There's no exclamation points there. That's why I keep the comments on, is because I like the conversation that adds to it while I'm interviewing everybody. So, but yeah, you can find their stuff occasionally shared on Soap City Sounds. As soon as I see it, I share it. It's been fantastic. If there's anybody watching that is booking shows that is anywhere out of the areas that they've already played, get on them and get them booked before they get too busy to play, because you guys are gonna move quickly, and you're doing great. You guys are fantastic. You're all very talented musicians. You're all very dedicated human beings in life and in your music. So it's only a matter of time before it's difficult to book you guys, because you're already playing. So, I love coming out to see you when I get the chance, which will be more often as soon as my goddamn car gets fixed.
Yeah.
But,
we know a mechanic or two in the chat for sure.
Ooh, right on. Well, does he do Niagara calls? Because,
I think he might. I don't know.
Damien knows I need my damn car fixed. He hears me bitch about it every time I see him. So
Right, yeah.
he said Crimson Asphalt's going golfing with Death Club. Hey, I got an idea. You guys want to do a golfing fundraiser, and we'll put you guys against Crimson Asphalt, and then we can send the money to a school that needs musical instruments.
For sure. That makes sense.
I'm gonna throw the golf ball though.
I have never ever I've swung a golf club, but it was not at a ball. And we'll leave that conversation right there so I don't incriminate myself. So, but I don't know, I just came up with that. That would be fun. The three of you against Crimson Asphalt, and then whatever gets raised, give to some kids for some instruments.
And then we can make death clubs. Actual sets of death clubs. Death club sandwich.
Listen, I don't golf by any means, but I would own your golf clubs.
Yeah.
Adam says that idea is a hole in one.
We're shameless.
That was fantastic. Crimson Asphalt says they're in. So I think once we hit behind the scenes, we may have something to plan. So I know you guys are busy. Sorry, but we may have some golfing to do.
It'll be team ankle socks versus team tube socks.
Yes. We lost Dana.
I know. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Oh yeah, Crimson Asphalt. And I really think we should do that though. I'm totally down for the Death Club sandwiches. I have hot sauce that's 7 million Scovilles. So maybe we could create Death Club sandwiches, and people could pay us to eat them. And I don't know. My wheels are always turning. I'm always full of ideas. It doesn't mean they're always good, but they're always coming out. So
yeah, bud.
Yeah. So, well, let's definitely plan that. Jesse said there's a golf course right around the corner from him. Yeah. Or I don't know, maybe we could create some crazy mini putt obstacle course or something.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah. There's glow in the dark mini putt down here in the falls. We could figure something out.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be the best summer. It really is. It's going to be a good one.
Definitely. It's shaping up to be really, really busy, and I'm excited about that. So there's a lot of good bands playing. I wish I could see all of you. I wish I had a clone, which is really scary to think about. But on the same token, this way I'd be able to get to like every show I want to be at this year. Like just this Friday and Saturday alone. I don't know how I'm going to do it. There's so many shows.
100%. Yeah, it is wild.
So, Jesse says mini putt is way more fun despite the lack of golf carts. Well, what if we substituted the golf carts with edibles? Like, I mean, we just got to think outside the box here, Jesse. So I did a hot sauce challenge with them last May, and it turned out to be such chaos we couldn't use any of the footage.
Yeah, we've been trialing a couple hot sauces too. Actually, Adam's girlfriend made some death sauce. And
Nice.
it's like something like in a pot of chili. You just do like a couple drips. It's just like
Yep.
yeah, the hotter
Well-
better, right? You savor it. But-
Well, yeah, why not, right? We live every day and we only die once, so why not live every day?
Yes, yeah, girl.
You know,
Cheers to that.
and it's like, I mean, if you guys come out with a hot sauce, I'll own it, but I'll also use it for like my hot sauce roulettes when bands come over and eat hot sauce chicken wings with me and stuff like that. Because I have this game called Purebred Idiot where like you actually spin to see which hot sauce you get, and none of them are good to you. They're all dangerous.
Yeah,
So maybe we'll take one of them out and we'll replace it with Death Club sauce for
yeah,
Death Club sandwiches.
yeah.
Well,
That's
we're
where
in
it
Death
goes.
Clubs at fucking golf balls. So yeah, like I think that would be such a fun idea, and I really think that we should talk about that a little bit more. So on that note, I'm going to kick everybody else out. You can find Death Club on all the socials, all the good socials. You can find them live. You can also find them in mosh pits supporting other bands. Support is easy. It's free. If you can't get to the shows, share the stuff. Listen to the music. Put the plays on repeat because Spotify's bullshit and doesn't pay anybody anything. But if you repeat over and over and over again, they will eventually get something, like support is it comes in many forms. Buy their merch if you can, go to the shows if you can, buy their CDs and give them to your friends who have never listened to their music before. Just, do what you can to keep the music alive. Bring your kids. Sometimes my kids don't want to listen to metal and I give them headphones and I make them get in the car anyway. And now they're Pantera fans and they're Mahomes fans and they're Glorious Sons fans, and I couldn't be happier. Oh, Crimson Asphalt says Ryfield.
Yeah, they're here. What's up, guys?
We should certainly. Are they here? Did I miss them? Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I love Ryfield Studios. I do whatever I can to work with them whenever I can. Super excited about their festival coming up. Make sure you buy tickets to that festival. You don't need to know who's on the lineup. It's fucking sick. I promise you that.
August
I can
10th,
promise you
right?
that. Yes. And then the weekend after is the metal picnic.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
it. Got it.
So Ryfield says they were late. That's okay. You're here. And I absolutely appreciate all the support from you guys. I love you guys and support
Thank
you as
you.
much as I can. So
Yeah,
thank you.
so much thanks to you, Amanda. That was
Absolutely.
awesome.
Absolutely. Anytime I can, I will. And anything you guys ever need, please just give me a shout and I'm there to help you with whatever I can. For sure. So, okay, on that note, let me kick everybody else out and talk to you for 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to make my way to pick up my kids. So, next Thursday, I'm off. It's my brother's birthday, and I'm going to go spend the day in the gorge with him. And next Tuesday is, I can't tell you. You'll have to tune in. Ryfield will tell you at 1 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon who I have on the show Tuesday night. So, we'll see you people later.
Nice. Bye, guys.
Why is it not stopping? I love it when people can see up my nose. It's because the live button is so small on my phone. Why? Oh my God, it's not working. Is my phone frozen?
Wayne. I'm leaving. I'm still on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I think we're still on. I'm still confused.
Oh my God.
I'm such a dance. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
We're stuck here forever. Forever.
Oh my God.
All right.
Okay, let's try this again. I don't understand why it won't work. Cancel. Get rid of the live. Oh my God. This is so fun. See, this is why I do it live.
Yeah.
Because, like, everybody gets to see all the stuff, all the mistakes, all the. I don't know why it's not working. Come on.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Yeah, we're